Good morning, Casey.
Good morning, Mom.
Um, a couple people had an issue with the link, so we may want to give them a minute or so to get on.
Okay.
Okay.
I guess I should probably just make it the same link for both.
Probably. Then you may have to check out of it and check in. I guess we'll figure that out.
Mhm. So, everybody, if you want to find that information, that workbook, if you go to the welcome email that I sent you, there is the button that says watch online course here. And if you scroll to the bottom of all of those videos, you'll see another button that says to access the workbook. And you just click on that, and it will take you to a page that you can then download and print if you want to. So I hope that everybody can find that. Today we're going to do a spiral. You just repeat after me. It's a very easy one about just emanating love into the entire world every day. And so that's a great one. All right, so it's 10:02, and I'm going to just talk a little bit about what I wanted to talk about today before we got started, which is that we're in this time where everything is changing and shifting. Like Raphael said, everything is shaking and it's starting to crumble. And as we all know, we're creating this new reality, right? And if you notice, there's a lot of vibration around of like hopelessness and anger and despair and uncertainty, right? And just like this virus, moods and vibrations can become contagious. You can catch a mood from somebody, you can catch a vibration if you haven't created that internal peace and protected that within inside of yourself. So something that I'd like everybody to do is actually to keep a little tab of whenever you can be aware of it, to just write down on a scale of 1 to 10 how high your vibe is, and write where you are, what you're doing, what you're interacting with. Because it's super important at this time. Like, everybody is welcome to ride the roller coaster of vibration that you receive from going out and, watching the news and tuning into social media and talking to somebody on the phone. But remember, as your vibration shifts, you can only create things at the frequency of that vibration. So if you get stuck in a little bit of hopelessness, you can only create things from hopelessness. And let's, say thank you that since it's a slower vibration, that kind of stuff creates slower. But if we want to create something fast, we want to get up into our vibration of joy, gratitude, and love so that we can be instantaneously creating. And as we are able to then hold this vibration in ourselves, just like how those other moods are contagious, those other frequencies are contagious, we will then start to become contagious onto other people. And so a lot of those vibrations, like you can see a lot of people, as everything's changing, it kind of got motivated by anger because everybody became aware of these things that have been happening in our reality. And we're like, this needs to change, and came at it from a place of anger. Now, anger will get you to a certain extent, but in order to create what you want, you really need to put the next level behind it. You need to put the passion, the excitement. So like Raphael said, we can all be observers sitting in love and sitting back and watching everything unfold. But if we want to participate in this movie, we got to get excited to create whatever kind of change that we want to create. It's like an obstacle, a challenge. Is you never overcome an obstacle by being angry at it. You overcome it by being excited about how you're going to do it, right? So that's a little bit of what I wanted to talk about today, of just how we can change our vibration in an instant and hold that. Because remember, the past doesn't exist anymore. The future doesn't exist. The only thing is now, and we can have control over our vibration in a second. We can shift it in a second. And I know that seems hard, but that's what Magical Mornings is all about, is coming back, tuning into that, gaining great vibrational muscle memory for what it feels like to be in that high vibe, so we can come back to it anytime we want. But I really encourage you to take a journal or take notes on your phone and just rank, whenever you have the awareness, if you want to set a timer, of just when you feel your vibration at certain levels, if it's a 2, if it's a 8, if it's a 5, if it's a 10, and what exactly is going on. Because that will give you a better idea of what activities or which people you really need to ground, center, and protect yourself for before interacting, or just stop interacting with that altogether. It will really be helpful in just holding that vibe, because we want to create this new earth all together, right? So what we're going to do actually today is, after we do a little bit of Qigong with my mom, we're going to go through the emotional part, where we're going to neutralize things that might be in our auric field and then amplify the good things that are still in our auric field, so we can really tune everything up. From there, we'll do the Wim Hof breathing, our so happies, affirmations, spiral, and then we'll do a little meditation of healing light, where we'll call in all the ascended masters and angels and all beings of love and light and get a big ball of light going. And feel free to put yourself in there. You can put whoever you want in there. You can put the whole world in there. You can put the country in there. Whatever you want to be healing, we're all going to hold this ball of light all together collectively, so it has lots of power. Put whatever you want in that beautiful flame of love. All right, so Mom, you want to take us away with the Qigong?
Sure. So good morning, everyone. Good to see you. I'm glad to be back. I want to let you know that my sister's having surgery tomorrow, and I'm going to be living at her house for the next week or so, taking care of her. So I will not be on Magical Mornings regularly, but I'll pop in whenever I can, and Casey will be here to guide you. So I thought this morning might be nice to just do a little bit of movement to get the energy going in our bodies. I've been doing Qigong, and it's really been powerful for me. So we're just going to go over some very basic Qigong movements that we can do just to get the energy flowing. I know whenever I do them, it just gets me centered for the day, and that's what we're all looking to do. So if you want to move your computer somewhere where you're standing up, I'm going to do the same thing. I'll be right there.
And if standing up is too much for you right now, you can do this practice sitting down as well, if anybody wants to remain seated.
So sorry. Okay. Um, I had a good spot, and now I think the sunlight isn't going to work. Let's see.
I think that's good. It will work.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Everybody can see me okay? All right. So let's just put our feet about shoulder width apart. Ground down into the earth. We want to bend your knees just a little bit, slightly if you can. Bring your arms out. You want your fingers always to be open. That means let the energy flow through the fingers. You're going to tuck your chin back a little and have the top of your head feel like a string is on it, and you're reaching up to the stars. You're going to just take a nice few, 3 nice deep breaths in this position. Breathing in from the belly. Inhaling and exhaling, using the nose to inhale and exhale. With that, we're going to take our hands and open up and breathe in. Bring your arms up, breathing in all the heavenly chi. And then as we exhale, we're just going to bring it down like this, like an elevator going down. Try to feel the energy in your hands. Breathe in again, all the heavenly chi. Feel the energy coming in. And exhale, dropping all the energy down. And one more. Breathe in heavenly chi. And as you exhale, dropping that energy down. We are made of energy. We are energy. And as the energy flows, our day flows. Now holding this position here, standing like this, you're going to take your right hand and put it here so that you can feel the energy right around the heart and the throat, and bring your other hand below. Now we're just going to very slowly, as we breathe, we're going to move the lower hand up and the other one down. So just moving very slowly, using your elbows to guide the motion. Begin to feel that energy moving in your hand. And as you're doing this, you're healing your body. I want you to see your body being filled with light and love. Put a smile right now on your face. And as you smile, begin to think of something joyful. Breathing in slowly, in and out through the nose, moving the heavenly chi. The slower you're able to move, the more you tune into the energy itself. When you're finished, you can open up this way. As you open your hands, feel a ball of beautiful golden light. And as you breathe in, feel the energy coming into the hands. So as we're going to inhale, energy go up, and straighten the knees, exhale, and down. Inhale and up, opening up the energy. Exhale, dropping down, allowing the energy out. Inhale, opening. Start to feel this energy of ball of light in your hands that you're opening it and you're expanding. Now when we come back in, let's put our hands together in prayer position in front of our heart. And let's push our thumbs up against the heart and press our fingers in tight. Continue gentle, slow breathing. And I want you to breathe in now and think of something that you're so grateful for. And as you feel that gratitude in your heart, I want you to breathe in again and bow forward. And as you exhale, come back up. Another energy, feeling of gratitude, breathe in and bow forward. As you exhale, come up. And one more, deep gratitude, breathing in gratitude, all of our blessings. And as we come back up, we're going to exhale. And we're going to come up and bring our hands up over our heads and hold them there for a minute. And as we breathe in, we're going to come down and bend our knees a tiny bit and feel ourselves anchoring into the earth, feeling Mother Earth. And as we exhale, we're going to feel and stretch up to the heavens and feel Father Sky, the vibration of the angels. As we breathe in, we're going to bend down and feel the earth. Exhale. exhale and down. Bring our hands down and around. Bring your hands now here, right? Facing up, right at the belly. We're just going to do one last exercise to center our energy field. So you're going to go out and bring up heavenly chi. I'm bringing in the heavenly chi, breathing in. And as I exhale, I bring it down, the center of my chronic tube, centering my body. Bringing in heavenly chi. And exhaling down into the center of our body. Two more. Breathing in heavenly chi. Pull that energy in. As we exhale, bringing it down all the way to our center. And one more. Bring in that beautiful heavenly chi. And exhale, bringing it down to our center. With that, we can rub our hands, bring that chi into our body. We're going to pat here on the heart. Oh, I love you, heart. I love you so much. I love you, Callie. I love you. We're going to come down to your right side and we're going to pat on that liver. Look at the liver and smile. I love you, liver. I love you. Breaking up any stagnant energy that's angry, that's loving that liver up. To the left side, breaking up the spleen energy. I love you, spleen. I love you. Thank you for taking care of me. I love my body. Now we're going to cup our hands like this, and we're going to go over to our right arm. We're just going to pat, open up the meridians on the inside, balancing the yin and yang, turn the arm over, and pat coming up the arm on this side. And pat ourselves on the back. I love you, Callie. And the other side. Cup our hands on the inside, come down, and turn it over. Coming up on this side, patting our back in prayer. Thank you. Get that chi moving this morning. All right, feels good. Very quick exercise, just 2 minutes just to get that energy moving.
Woo! Thank you so much. That was great. Hey, everybody. Let's get settled back in. And what we're going to do now is first we're going to just ground a little bit with the breath. And we're going to go into the dimming exercise, which we're going to go in and we're going to find something that might have set us off a little bit this week, that even if it's something super small, we can find it and we're going to neutralize it so it doesn't make an impression in our auric field. And then we're going to find something really great that's happened to us and amplify that and have that vibrating even more in our auric field. So let's first just do some breaths. We're going to breathe in Father Sky, the sun energy, into our heart. Hold it there, feel it. And as we exhale, we're going to breathe that energy all the way down into the earth. Merge with the earth's energy. Breathe her energy up into the heart and back up to the sun. Hold in the heart. Down into the earth. Up from the earth. Back up to the sun. And as you do this, you can feel your heart amplifying. Two more. All right, now that you're this lovely pillar of light connected in, I want you to go in and find whatever it is that you may want to neutralize. Maybe something that you saw on the news or on social media. It may be something somebody said to you or somebody told you on the phone. It may be something that happened on the road that spooked you. Anything that gave you a little bit of an emotional response that just wasn't the most pleasant thing that you would like to release before it makes an impression in your auric field. So I want you to see what it looked like. What were the colors like? Hear what it sounded like, what you're hearing. Find what it smelled like in that moment. And tune into what the feeling was that you felt in that moment. So you're fully there in that moment. Now that we're there, what we're going to do is we're going to turn everything down. So get your dial. And first, let's turn the brightness down on all the colors. Start to dim it all to the point where it's almost neutral. Turning down the colors till it's blurry, just very calm, neutral colors. Might be the turning down the brightness on the telephone screen. Then I want you to turn down the sound. It almost sounds like a TV in the next door neighbor's house. It's just, you just barely hear it. Can't quite make out anything for sure, but you know there's something there. We're gonna turn down the smell. Just turn it down, down, down. And finally, we're gonna just allow the feeling just to soothe it as you turn it down. Just like allow it to calm down as you turn down the dial on it. Very soothing and accepting of, okay, we're turning down, we're here. Now that we've turned down all aspects of this memory, it's neutralized in our field. You can use this for anything. You just want to turn down a little bit. Because now we're going to turn something up. So I want you to envision a time in your memory bank of happiness, of fun, of peace, of joy, of love, whichever one you want to choose. It could be all of them combined. Just a really good, positive time. You really enjoyed. It could be laughing with a friend, holding a baby, sitting in the woods, getting to the top of a vista. Whatever it is, I want you to choose something. And as you choose this thing, I want you to add in the colors, what it looked like. Hear the sounds of what it sounded like. Remember that smell, even if it wasn't a good smell, if it was just a smell that just reminds you of that moment. And of course, how it felt. How did you feel? So now let's turn it up even more. Let's go to the colors. Let's brighten up these colors just so they're so vibrant and exaggerated and just so beautiful. Just turn up the knob as much as you want until it's that perfect amount of brightness. You can't, so bright you can't look away. And I want you to turn the knob on the volume so you can hear with clarity everything that was going on. Whether it's just the sound of silence, the noise of the nature, people's laughs, people's voices. Turn up the volume. I want you to turn up the smell as well. What did it smell like? Just like really breathe that smell in and appreciate it. As you turn it up, it just becomes more and more intense. And finally, let's turn up that feeling. How much joy you felt, how much peace, how much love, how much health. Just turn it all the way up. Keep turning, keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. Wow. Let's just take some breaths and just sit in this moment. Ground it in. We're amplifying it. And the more we amplify it, the more of it we'll have in our reality. Mm. All righty. Now we're going to go into the breathing. We're going to do the Wim Hof breathing, which is super great because it helps allow your body to be super alkaline, which reduces the inflammation, which is the root of a lot of disease. And as we can reduce inflammation in our body, we can allow ourselves to be healthy and happy and function at a higher level. So as we go deeper and deeper into ourselves, we gain control of the autonomic nervous system, where we can suppress certain immune markers in order to control our immune system on a whole nother level. Really exciting stuff. So we're going to do 30 breaths where we're going to just follow the wave of the stomach. So you breathe in through your stomach, into your chest, and then just like let go. So it's all the way in, follow that wave and let go. We'll do 30 breaths like that. And at the end of 30 breaths, I'll say all the way in. We'll go all the way in, we'll let go. And you're gonna hold on the exhale as long as you can. We're gonna shoot for 1 minute and 30 seconds for the first 2 weeks. If you don't get there, don't worry about it. I'm gonna let you know along the way which category you're falling in, from 30 seconds to 1 minute, to 1:15, to 1:30. Write that down on the workbook once you print that out. That way you can really keep track of how you're doing. It's fun. All right, so let's all tune in, and with each breath, I want you to allow yourself to get deeper and deeper into yourself. So all the way in and let go. All the way in and let go. 10 more, go deeper. Follow the wave. All the way in. Hold. Let go. Hold at the bottom. Close your eyes and relax. Allow yourself to relax all the muscles in your neck and your head, your shoulders, your arms, your fingers, your torso, your hips, your neck and your head. We're at 30 seconds, 37 seconds. Your feet. Allow your brain to just slow down. Tune into your heart. Feel it slow down. We're at 1 minute. Focus on the sensations of your body. You can swallow if you're struggling to hold. We're at 1 minute and 15 seconds. Just surrender, relax. 1 minute and 30 all the way in. Hold at the top. Squeeze if you like. And let go. Round 1 complete. Tune into how you're feeling. Let's keep going. All the way in. And let go. All the way in. And let go. All the way in. Hold. Let go slowly. Hold at the bottom for as long as you can. Allow yourself to relax as peace washes over you. Focus your attention deeper and deeper into the body. We're at 30 seconds. Allow the focus in your third eye to come all the way down. You may feel tingling sensations, change in body temperature. That's all right. Go deeper into the sensations. In this exercise, feeling is understanding. 1 minute. See if you can slow your heart rate down. 1 minute and 15 seconds. Whenever you need to breathe, breathe all the way in, hold for the 15, then wait for us. Just allow all your thoughts to melt away. It's 1 minute and 30, all the way in. Hold. If you've already let go, just relax, but keep holding. If you're still holding for your 15 seconds. And let go. Third round, here we go, all the way in. And let go. All the way in. And let go. Feel the wave. All the way in. Hold. Let go. And hold at the bottom. Let go of all of your breath. Allow your thoughts to just float away. As you sink deeper and deeper into yourself, we come on 30 seconds. Relax your face, your head, your neck, your shoulders, your arms, torso, hips, legs, and toes. You are now relaxed. Allow peace to wash over you. 1 minute. Draw your focus into the body, into the sensations. Feeling is understanding. 1 minute and 15. Allow yourself to go deeper and deeper into yourself. 1 minute and 30, all the way in. Hold. let go. Relax deeper into yourself. Tune in. Feel the sensation of presence, of focus. One more round. All the way in. Feel the wave. And let go. Ten more. Let go, hold. You may feel tingling sensations. Allow this to happen. Let go of all the air as you relax deeper and deeper into your body, into the sensations. Tune into your heart. Slow it down. Bring a smile across your face as we come on to now 30 seconds. Hold that smile. Hold this energy of peace as you allow your shoulders and your back and your torso and your legs and your arms and fingers and neck all to relax. And smile as this peace washes over you. 1 minute. Allow all thoughts to melt away as you relax deeper and deeper into the sensations. Close your eyes, relax, minute and 15. Minute and 30, all the way in. Hold. Feel the rush in your body as you hold. And let go. Great job, everybody. That was fantastic. Now we're going to breathe in twice through the nose and sigh out the mouth. We're going to do this 6 times. And each time, just relax deeper and deeper. In twice. Allow your muscles to relax. Everything just drops down on the side. And we are at peace. So anytime you feel like you're ready to kind of just tune everything down. Tap into the 2 breaths, 1 exhale. Do that 6 times. It'll bring you down into a relaxed state where you can make a clear, level-headed decision. Because who's made a great decision when we're angry or stressed out? I know I have never made a good decision when I was angry. So let's all take 6 deep breaths, sniff the roses twice, and blow out the candle. And you'll be ready to make whatever decision you need to make. All righty. So now it's time to pick those spirits up. We're going to do 12 so happies. I'm going to go, how happy are we? And we're all going to go, so happy. And we're going to do that 12 times. So everybody turn on your mics so we can all hear you. Turn on your cameras if you're comfortable. And let's do it. You're muted too, Mom.
Turn on your cameras. Who cares what you look like? Look at me. I'm a mess. Come on.
All righty.
All right, guys.
We go. How happy are we?
So
happy.
How happy are we? So
happy.
How happy are we? So happy.
Happy.
How happy are we? So happy.
Happy.
How happy are we? So
happy.
How happy are we? So happy. How happy are we? So happy. How happy are we? So happy. So happy. Terrific. Terrific, everybody.
Hi, Hannah. Hi, everybody. Mary Lou. Good morning. All right.
Just sitting there for a second. Breathe it in. Tasty, right? Okay, so now.
Everybody mute themselves again, I guess.
Yeah, so now what we're gonna do is I wanna go over doing the affirmations. So we're gonna just do the affirmations. We're gonna have 8 statements. If you go into the online course, if you click that email in the welcome email, the watch the online course, click on that button, scroll all the way to the bottom, and you'll be able to access the workbook, and you can write in your affirmations. You can write how you're doing on the first day of Magical Morning so you can look back on this later. You can make a spiral statement and set intentions, keep track of your Wim Hof time, and there's a little Vesica Pisces in there that you can print out and draw your spiral in. So today, we're gonna, if you don't have your affirmations ready, just say, I am love for all 8, because you can't go wrong doing that. Am I right? So I'm gonna say I am, and then I encourage you to say as well. So it's gonna go, I'm gonna say I am, and then you say I am love, or whatever your statement is. So let's do it. I am. 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 Fantastic. Mom, what are you laughing about? My mom, I don't know if anybody can see, but Kelly is just having a laugh and giggling fit. She really.
Okay, kind of personal, but I'm trying to have healthy poop. So I'm like, I am having healthy poop.
Oh, well, that sure is funny, right? And so.
Yeah, because I want to be totally healthy and I'm getting my digestive system clear. So I go, it's a little like whatever, but it was making me laugh.
Well, yeah, it's getting into that good high vibration. So everybody, during the affirmations, if you want, it'd be cool to put yourself on the screen if you could see yourself, so you could see a reflection of you telling yourself this thing, if you want, just an idea. And also, I just want everybody to remember it's all about feeling it. And every time you say this statement, I want you to kind of paint the image and the feeling and the sounds more clearly every time you say it. After you've been saying these statements for a long time, you should have this clear vision of what that is, or a clear vision of the current reality that you're living in that is that already, right? Because once you notice that you already have that thing on a smaller level, then you can amplify it and amplify it. It's like you notice that you have unlimited financial wealth to a certain degree, then you can just start amplifying like, wow, I have so much. And it'll grow and grow and grow. The more that you're grateful for that feeling, it will amplify. So now we're going to do a spiral, and I want everybody to go ahead and develop their own spiral this evening that they can do tonight. But today we're going to do a group spiral. And the spiral, for anybody who's new, is our powerful manifestation technique where we pull in an energy from the 0 point, we spiral it into reality, bring it into our systems, ground it into the earth, so that we can just fill our energetic field with this frequency of what we're trying to create. And so, since I'm not sure if everybody was able to make their own spiral today, we're going to just do, I am so grateful that I am emanating love out into the world every single day. Because how can we go wrong with that, right? So we're all going to do that together. So take a moment. You can do this sitting down if you want. I like to do it standing up. That way I can really open up my field. So just take a second, get ready. We did our so happies. We did our affirmations. We're feeling in that high vibe, that high frequency. So we're ready to create. Ready? So let's all together open up our fields. Our field is now open. So I want you to point into the center of a spiral that you're envisioning, if you don't have a spiral already, but just envision into empty space a spiral, and start in the center and just start to spiral and pull your creation out. So repeat after me as you start to spiral. I am so grateful that I am emanating out love into the world every single day. Pull it in, like see that coil coming out closer and closer to you as you pull it in like a big fish into your heart. Breathe it in, hold it there, feel it. As you exhale, bring the energy all the way down your systems, all the way down, deep, deep, deep into the earth. Tether this energy, this creation to the earth. Pull it up from the earth, all the way up your systems as you inhale. And exhale as it bursts out the crown of your head, and just let it cascade into all the openings in your energetic field. Breathe it in again. Burst out. Just let it fill it all up. Just see yourself, feel yourself emanating love, infinite love into the world every day. Just fill your field with the sensation of knowing that you're taking time to do this and seeing that infinite love go into the world, come back to you so you can amplify it, and sending it right back out again. And come into center as we just bask in that feeling that is now in our vibration. We are that frequency, and so it is. I see that. That is true. We're emanating that infinite love into the world every single day. All right, everybody. Now that we've done that, let's close our field. And say, thank you. As Mary Lou does, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All righty then. Now that we've done our affirmations, our spiral, we're creating infinite love, we're feeling so powerful. this last 5 minutes, we're going to go into a healing circle. So we're not going to name I'm not going to name anyone in particular, but it's up to you. If you want to put somebody in the circle, to put them in the healing circle. And if you need to go into that healing circle, please just walk straight into that light. And we will all hold you there as we all hold this beautiful, golden, healing, loving light together. So we're going to call in all the ascended masters and all of that jazz. So let's get that started. Everybody, let's take 3 deep breaths together. Ground back down. In this visualization, let's all hold hands in a circle. Not only with the people that are on the call right now, but with the people that were on the 7 a.m. call, because in this dimension, there is no time. We're all doing it together. As we hold hands, we invite in all of the ascended masters, all beings of love and light from the angelic realm, the elementals, all beings of love and light who want to join us in this process of healing ourselves, each other, and the planet. So as we all hold hands and we give a nice squeeze and we look at each other, it's time to just open your heart and let this healing light beam out into the center where it all meets into a ball. And as we do this, the ascended masters circle around us and they beam light into us, which amplifies our light to grow it even stronger. And we're just basking in this light as this bubble gets bigger and bigger in the center. You have all the angels in a circle around them, just blasting light that's amplifying it even more and more. You have all the ancestors behind them, sending the light, amplifying it more and more. And just rows and droves of beings circling around each other, just sending this light in. This light is amplifying beyond our circle, beyond the second circle, and it just keeps getting bigger and bigger. But there's a strong, strong concentration right in the center. And as we feel this energy amplifying and getting stronger, we're able to relax into it. And the more we relax, the more intense it becomes. And at this time, we invite you to step into that light or to put somebody that needs healing into that light or hold the earth, whatever it is, just put it into the center. And let us all now keep sending that light into the center with whoever needs to be in it. As these people are in the center, see their bodies just filling with this golden, beautiful, healing light. From their toes all the way up to their head, they're just radiating beautiful, healing light of health, vitality, success, peace, and happiness. as the light expands even more, we feel it wash over us. We can let our hands down and just rest in it. Bring our hands to our chest. And say thank you for all of this wonderful healing. And we have the absolute full faith that it has done whatever we intended it to do for whoever we were trying to heal. As we remember, we are all one, that when one of us heals, all of us heals. And when all of us heals, one of us heals. Namaste. All right, everybody. That is the first 10 a.m. magical mornings. You can have a replay of this. And we're super excited to see you tomorrow. Please, if you have the awareness, keep track of your vibration and what may be triggering it or amplifying it, and start to protect your field or cut ties from the things that are lowering it, and dive more into the things that are raising it with more presence and love and joy.
Thank you,
Hey,
Kate.
can I just ask a quick question?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Just about the timing for the Wim Hof. Are you gonna do, because last time you did it differently, are you gonna do like a minute and a half, like the whole time, and then next time, like tomorrow, you're gonna go more, or how? I just want to be
What
prepared.
I'm thinking about doing is, and let me know if this works for everybody, but I was going to do a minute and a half for the first week,
Okay.
and then move up to a minute and 45 the next week, and see if we can all incrementally go up together. Because I know that there's a lot of people who haven't quite made it to the minute and 30, but I think it's like a good goal to hit, of like, let's all get there together, and then let's move on to the next stage together. And yeah, because we all want to move together. We all want to hold that I am presence together, and we all want to breathe together.
Sounds great.
If you want to hold longer, go ahead. You know, go ahead, go as long as you want. That's just what I'm going to do it. And I encourage all of you to get your, take your phone out or get a stopwatch and time yourself so you can really know where you're at. Because it's really empowering to write down that time and to see it increase or decrease, and notice that it's mostly a mental, it's mostly a mental game more than it is a physical game. Like, you have the capability to do it. It's just about if you can actually shut down your brain and allow everything to just like calm down. There's actually an interesting thing. You guys may have heard of Sanguru, the guru, and he was talking about how he meditated for 13 days straight, no food or water. And they were asking him, how do you do this? You know, how is this scientifically possible? Don't you need water after 3 days? And he said, as soon as he closed his eyes, he didn't know if it was 3 hours or 13 days, but it was 13 days. And he said that what happens is, as you go deep into this state, which we're kind of triggering with the Wim Hof, you can shut off the energy of your brain, just kind of like shut it off, because the brain is consuming 25% of the energy in the body, but it's only this big. So if we can turn that off, we have way more energy to do everything else, to pump our blood and to get everything to the tissue. And as we can calm down everything else, like the heart and everything, we can essentially become like a tree, he said. He's like, he didn't need water because everything was so slow that he was able to just like get enough water through the droplets of humidity on his skin. And so that's like a really intense level. But the Wim Hof is kind of like how to get into that deeper, more calm state of just being really here and now. So it's really just about slowing that mental game down and reducing the anxiety and knowing that you have plenty of air.
Yeah, I'm always stuck at a minute and 15, so I'm anxious to see if not anxious, I'm looking forward to seeing if I can move past that. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of times it's a big mental breakthrough when that happens, when you get to the next level. I remember I was stuck at holding my breath for about 2 minutes for a really long time. And then I hit 3 minutes, and then 2 minutes became super easy. And now I can usually always hit 3 minutes, and I hit 4 minutes, and it's just kind of, it's just my ability to kind of relax and just let go and not think about, oh, I wonder how long I've been holding it for. Because as soon as you think that, then you have like about 10 seconds from the point of like, I wonder how long it's been. As soon as that thought comes into your mind, you have about 10 seconds before you're going to need to breathe. So lovely. Does anybody else have any questions before we sign off?
No, that was wonderful. Thank you so much. Like the first time I could only hold it to 37 seconds. When you say 37, I say like, oh, good. Now I know exactly when I stop.
It just worked out perfectly. I missed the 30, but I got the 37 just for you,
Yeah. And then after the second time, I could do 1 minute. I cannot do anymore, but it's because I'm very much in my head. I cannot do that. I'm asphyxiating. I'm drowning. I'm like that. So your mind is clicking back in. The
Yeah.
fear.
Yeah. It's super interesting. And the more that you can tune in, calm that down, the more you can calm that down in every aspect of your life. That, that anxiety, that stress of like, oh no, this is going wrong. It's like, we can calm it right back down.
Yeah, so I was a bit surprised because you breathe by the mouth, right? So I was always, I heard you say like breathe by the nose is better. So I was with the nose and I said, oh, it looks like he's breathing by his mouth. So you breathe you breathe out from the mouth for this one.
For this one, but throughout the day, I breathe based on so throughout the day, I always breathe through my nose. And when I'm running, I try and breathe through my nose until I reach the point of metabolic demand that I need to start breathing through my mouth. And then for the Wim Hof, it's all about just getting as much oxygen in as possible in order to create that alkalinity and that reduced inflammation and allow you to hold the breath. But why I say breathe through the nose so much in your everyday life is to increase your CO2 tolerance, because a lot of us are over breathing. When we breathe through our mouth, we're actually getting too much oxygen, which is telling our central governor within inside of our system that we can't tolerate a certain amount of CO2. And when we have a low amount of CO2, if we can't tolerate a lot of CO2 in our system, then we can't, the oxygen that is on the hemoglobin as it travels throughout the blood won't get released unless it meets that CO2 to go into the tissue of all the organs and the muscles and everywhere that it needs to go. So we want to have that CO2 in, we want to have a high CO2 tolerance, which we also gain when we do the hold and the Wim Hof. So the more you breathe through your nose and do elongated exhales, the actually probably better you'll be at holding your breath.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I just texted them. That's the right address.
Hey, Mom, you're not muted, but